Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucy if you're new here, and today we are continuing with my breakfast mini series. And for today we are making puff pastry with some omelette and some bacon. You can serve this with a hot cup of tea. You can serve this as a snack, or rather you can just enjoy it with some dip on the side like I did with mine. So as for the ingredients, you can decide to buy store-bought puff pastry or just make it from scratch, but I prefer buying, it's a lot easier. Then we have some bacon, then garlic, paprika, salt, some eggs, onions, some mixed bell peppers. For starters, we're going to start with the bacon. We cook until we get a nice brown color, especially on the edges where we have the fat. So we're not adding anything on the bacon, it will just cook on its own fat. Stir the bacon until you get such a color, at least you can see the fat is cooked, and then set aside. Using the same pan, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Then add in our onions, cook them until fragrant. Then we're going to add in our mixed bell peppers, and you'll notice for my pies I normally don't add tomatoes. Some people prefer to add tomatoes, but I don't like a soggy pie, so I'm not going to add any tomatoes. And also for my omelettes, I don't add tomatoes for the same reason. Then we're going to add in our salt. You can add any spices of your choice. I prefer to keep it on the minimal, so just salt, paprika, and some garlic powder. Combine everything well. Then finally add in our eggs. Make sure to remain with a little bit for using to brush on the pies while we bake. We're not going to cook this for long, and also we're cooking on medium low heat because we're still going to bake the eggs while we bake the pie. Our eggs are finally cooked. You can see how beautiful they look with all the colors. So we're going to set them aside for them to cool while we prep on the puff pastry. See how beautiful the eggs look with all the mixed bell peppers, then the bacon and the egg wash. The bacon already we have chopped it into small pieces. So dust your surface area with a little bit of flour. Then spread out the puff pastry. The puff pastry already comes when it's rolled out, so you'll only have to cut into different portions as you like. So I'm going to cut mine into 2 pieces. Then I'm going to fill the puff pastry with the eggs and also sprinkle some bacon. So cover the puff pastry cover the filling with the other side of the puff pastry as shown on the video. Then we're going to use a fork so that we seal the puff pastry, and you can press it down as shown on the video. Then place it on a baking pan with some flour so that it doesn't stick. So I'm going to do the same for the second pie, except that this time I will be placing it on the baking sheet to make it a little bit easier because of the moving from one surface to another. So we fill in with the eggs, then the bacon, and then we seal with a fork. For those of you who love cheese, at this particular point you can grate some and add onto the pie before you close it up. So you can grate some cheese and sprinkle on top. Now finally seal the pie with a fork as shown on the video. Then the remaining egg, we do an egg wash on top of the puff pastry. This will give it a nice golden brown color. Then place this in the oven and bake for about 15 minutes, 190 degrees. The puff pastry pack also comes with some instruction, so be sure to read. They can also guide you. And after a few minutes, my puff pastries were done. I had to cut them into two because they were so huge and they were so well cooked. I enjoyed these with some dip on the side. So I made my dip with some light mayonnaise. Then added in mustard. Then hot and sweet. Mix this together and you have some nice dip. So make sure to try this at home, and remember to like, share, subscribe, and keep your notification bell on for the next recipe. Until next time, peace out.